HarperCollins presents Easy Learning Spanish, Spanish Pronunciation, How to Speak Accurate Spanish.
Track 1. Welcome to Collins Easy Learning Spanish Pronunciation. I'm John, and my aim is to get you speaking Spanish like my co-presenter Isabel.
Hola y bienvenidos. Soy Isabel.
You can find the list of tracks and material you'll be practicing in the accompanying book. Isabel repeats each example so that you can always practice along with her. Don't worry if you make a mistake. It will probably help you improve the next time.
You might like to practice in front of a mirror. This will let you see if you are moving your mouth enough, and maybe exaggerate the movements a little.
When you speak your own language, you don't often notice what your mouth is doing. But for the next 70 minutes or so, pay close attention. We begin with some points to bear in mind when speaking Spanish. Track 2. The first thing to bear in mind is that Spanish is a phonetic language, which means that you can look at a written word and know how it is spoken. Or you can listen to a word and know how to write it. So once you know the rules, you'll have no problems.
There are a few differences between how Spanish is pronounced in Spain and in Latin America.
In most of Spain, you get the lisping th sound, which is replaced by a s sound in Latin America and southern Spain. You also find that some words are used differently. So in Spain, a car is a coche, but in Mexico, it is a carro. Spanish has gender, which means that nouns are either masculine or feminine, and words describing them have to reflect this. This is known as agreement.
Usually, the letter A replaces a final O to make a masculine word feminine. So, when I'm tired, I am cansada, but John is
Cansado. And when I'm busy, I'm ocupado, but Isabel is
ocupada.
In English, we always emphasize or stress one syllable of the word. We say Macintosh, not Macintosh or Macintosh.
Stress in Spanish words follows a regular pattern. If a word ends in a vowel, or N or S, the stress is usually on the next to last syllable. If a word ends in any other consonant, the stress usually falls on the last syllable. If it falls anywhere else, an accent will be put on the letter to be stressed.
Spanish vowels each have only one sound and are much shorter than English ones.
Spanish consonants are pronounced more softly than in English, and you may find some sounds hard to catch in the normal run of a speech. You may need to listen carefully.
Every syllable is pronounced in Spanish, so the final E is never silent. I say chocolate, but Isabel says
chocolate.
You need to pay particular attention to Spanish verb endings. It's the ending that tells you who is doing the verb. Therefore, Spanish rarely includes the words for he, she, they, and so on, except for emphasis.
And Spanish has a formal, polite, and informal, familiar way of speaking to someone, using different words for you, tú, informal, and usted, formal. Each of these, in turn, has a plural form for when you are addressing more than one person, vosotros and ustedes.
So, in English, you can be translated by one of 4 words in Spanish.
Yes, in Spain that's true, though in Latin America, vosotros is not used.
Track 3. Inside the mouth. It's time to explore our mouths and identify the parts we use to make sounds. We begin with the lips.
These can be rounded for a kiss or spread wide for a smile.
Now for the tongue. It's pretty versatile. All the various bits, tip, sides, middle and back, can move independently.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?